name is Gula and I'm the leader of Team 4. And now I'm honored to introduce to you guys my team members. Now, Phương Linh, Huy Linh, Hiếu, and Bảo Lâm và em Ngọc Lâm. And now we are gonna invite you guys to our project presentations, the mass media. We already use media for various purposes. We can use technologies devices every day, like we can scrolling a new feed on Facebook or Instagram. But there's a lot of reason we use. But do we ever question about what it is, what is the media, or where it comes from? And now, today, my team gonna show to you guys all of this. To start our presentations, let's welcome Phương.
Hi guys, to know more about the media, we need to know first what media is. Media is plural forms of medium, which describe any channel of communications. It can include anything from printed paper to digital data. And encompass art, news, educational contents, and numerous other forms of information. Anything that can reach or influence people, including phone, television, and the internet can be considered a form of media. In the context of informatics, media means both the device used to store data, as well as the one used to transmit it, or even propagate it in many forms. In modern time, media are gravitating more and more towards the digital side of it fields. Modern digital media including all forms of communication that are transmitted electronically across the world through computer networks and fiber optics. Some of these modern forms of media, such as the internet or social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, have completely revolutionized our world. Media has been developed through long decades and each period. It always has been own features. Now Huy Linh and Hill will show you guys how media has been through.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Julie and
I'm Hiếu.
And today we will show you the evolution of media since it has appeared.
That's right. Media has been through 4 steps, and now let us help you to know clearly about how media have developed.
Let's start with pre-industrial age. In 1041, it was just simply mobile type printing in China, like this picture. In 1440, the first print press in the world by German goldsmith Johannes Gutenberg, and the last in 1477, first print advertisement in a book by William Caston.
Thus, the end of the first evolution of media, and now we are coming to the industrial age from 1700 to 1930. In 1774, invention of the electric telegraph. In 1829, invention of the typewriter. In 1876, invention of the telephone. In 1877, invention of the photograph. In 1894, invention of the radio. In the early 1900, start of the golden age for television, radio, and cinema. In 1918, first color movie shot. In 1920, invention of the V. In 1923, the first new magazines were launched. In 1927, first TV transmission.
Now let's come to the electronic age between 1930 and 1980. In 1940, community antenna television system, early cable. In 1950, black and white TV come out and became mainstream. In 1960, rise of FM radio. In 1963, introduction of audio cassettes. In 1972, email was developed by Ray Tomlinson. And in 1973, first handheld mobile phone by John Mitchell and Martin Cooper. It is really a great invention as it compact and convenient. In 1975, introduction of VCRS. In 1918, color television became mainstream and first online newspaper Columbus Dispatch. In 1981, IBM personal computer is introduced. In 1985, Microsoft Windows is launched. In 1986, MCI Mail first commercial email service.
And the final is evolution of new media in 21st century during 1990 to 2000s, invention of the internet, birth of social networking sites, and emergency of social media. In 1921, World Wide Web came into being by Sir Timothy Jones. In 1995, Microsoft Internet Explorer was launched. In 1997, DVD replaced VCR. In 2001, install messaging service. 2002, satellite radio is launched. 2004, Facebook. 2005, YouTube. 2006, Twitter. 2007, Tongue. And 2010, Instagram. The mass media is now heading toward the needs and want to the users. It's heading toward a position that as it aims at a better good in a no self-making of world and more complex place and nuclear family if you may.
Thanks for your knowledge that you bring to us. So now, when we are in digital era, so do you know how it types of media? And now, follow me to your small discussions about this.
Print media is one of the oldest and basic forms of mass media. It includes magazines, newspapers, and the other forms of printed journals. And it divided into two types, magazines and newspapers. Let's talk about magazines first. Magazines are popular types of print media, usually released on a bi-weekly or monthly basis. Magazines provide detailed articles on various topics like fashion, sports, finance, lifestyle, and so on. Magazines are an amazing option for print advertising. Even with the advent of digital media, magazines have barely seen any decrease in readership over the past 8 years. The art in the magazines need to be eye-catching, yet simple and elegant. The advertisement in magazines subscription fees are fund provided for magazines.
articles are produced locally, regionally, and nationally. They are generally delivered at home or are available on newsstands, and is the most inexpensive way to reach a huge mass of people quickly. The different types of newspaper cater to various audiences, and one can select the category accordingly. A newspaper is divided into various sections containing current events, sports, food, and agriculture, entertainment, fashion, and so on. The advertiser in Spain can choose from a daily newspaper to a weekly tablet. Advertisers design press advertisements, wherein the sign is designed as per the budget of the country.
Media. Not only has print media, but it also has other media.
What is outdoor media?
Outdoor media is an advertising media which is used by marketers since a very long time. Media was primarily really used at a time when reach up as a media was not possible on negligible in places like rural areas and semi-urban areas. Outdoor media has taken different shapes and forms as below: bulletins, posters, railway station.
Media is so various, isn't it? I also know about the broadcast media and its head to type. I will start with the radio broadcasting. Radio broadcasting is transmission of audio sound, sometimes with related metadata by radio waves to radio receiver belonging to a public audience. And in terrestrial radio broadcasting, the radio waves are broadcast by a land-based radio station, while in satellite radio, the radio waves are broadcast by a satellite in Earth orbit. To receive the content, the listener must have a broadcast radio receiver.
How about the other?
The other is television. Television, sometimes shortened to TV, is a telecommunication medium for transmitting moving image and sound. The term can refer to a television set or the medium of television transmission. Television is a mass medium for advertising, entertainment, news, and sports. How do you know more any type of media?
I do. There is a type of media I know is new media. New media are form of media that are computational and rely on computer and the internet or redistribution. Some examples of new media are computer animation, video game, human-computer interface, interactive computer installation, website, and virtual world. New media are often considered to old media such as television, radio, and print media. Although scholars in communication and media study have stated inflexible distinction based on honest and novelty. New media does not include analog broadcast television program, feature film, magazine, or book, unless they contain technology that enable digital generative or interactive process.
Let's connect discussions with a lot of informations. And now let's find out let's find out the purposes of social media, which are presented by McLaren.
Media is used for many purposes. We not only use it for personal purposes, but it also has various functions such as source of information, tools used to have delivered data. Paraphrases in media refers to media technologies used to disseminate information to a wide audience. The key function of mass media is to communicate various messages through television, movies, advertising, radio, the internet, magazines, and newspaper. And about the influence of mass media on society, the negative effects of mass media on society can lead people towards poverty, crime, and nudity, violence, bad mental and physical health disorders, and others such as severe outcomes. For example, mob hitting innocents by getting carried away from the rumors spread on the internet has been common. These unauthorized news headlines are the biggest example of the negative effect of mass media on society.
Thanks, Magnum. And now we have a small game, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And this is all the types of media and we used to say. And can you guess what is it? Film, please. Are you sure about that? Let's see. That's right. And about this? Oh, Tom, please.
FM radio.
Radio? Let's see. Yeah, correct. And about this? None, please. Answer, please. Correct. And about this? About this? And this? Oh, Mr. Nga, please. Yeah, correct. How about this? Chang? Success? Let's see. Correct. And how about this one? Queen. Typewriter. Let's see. Right again. And that's the end of the game. And now we have a short video. I want to show to you guys.
Hello everybody! In this video we will be discussing mass media, its advantages and its disadvantages. Today, some of the most common forms of mass media are the radio, internet, newspaper, and television. So just as with everything that we use, mass media also has its advantages and its disadvantages. Let's start with the advantages. Number one, it helps us learn new things. So whether you're looking for the best pizza recipe or you're looking to understand a math lesson that you didn't understand at school, mass media gives you resources to learn new things. Number two, mass media helps us spread news and information quickly and easily. So if you heard on TV that there was a big storm coming, you can share with your friends information about whether or not there will be school the next day. Number three, it helps people around the world understand each other and accept their differences. So without leaving your home, you can learn about other countries, their culture, their food, and their music through different forms of mass media. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. Number one, it can spread false information about people and events, which can be extremely dangerous, especially if you think of cyberbullying and other people spreading rumors about each other, which can really hurt other people. Number two, It distracts you from studying, working, and spending time with your family. So instead of focusing on schoolwork or talking to the people at your dinner table or the people at work, many people just stare into their phones all day playing games and reading the news. So what does this all mean? Should we stop using mass media altogether? Of course not. I mean, you couldn't do that if you wanted to. The answer is to be smart. Don't believe everything you see or hear on mass media. Also, be safe. Do not share personal information over mass media.
And this is a video about the disadvantages and advantages of using media. So, from this video, I hope you guys will use media in the right way. And that's the end of our presentation. Thanks for listening.